Good morning. I want to share a book with you today called My Home, Your Home by Lisa Bullard. This is a story about a little boy who's been living with his grandma and his grandpa. He's waiting for his mom to come back from a Navy ship, and he's going to check around the community for different homes that they might move into. Let's take a look. Different homes. My cousin's apartment is high up in a tall building in a busy city. The buildings also have many other apartment units. That means my cousins have lots of friends to be with. The moon seems really close when I'm up high. An apartment building would be great, I tell Grandma when she picks me up, but Mom likes to explore new places, so maybe we could just move to the moon. Grandma laughs. My friend Valerie lives in a different kind of apartment. It's the second story of her house, and her mom rents it from a family who lives on the first floor. It's called a duplex house. The first floor family has 3 friendly dogs. Valerie and I get to play with them in the yard. It gives me an idea. Maybe my family could find a house with lots of animals too. Joseph is on my basketball team. He tells me his family owns their home and there's another house in his backyard. It's Joseph's tree house. Oh, let's pretend the tree house is a Navy ship, I tell him. We'll sail across the ocean of leaves, and I bet Mom would like living in this kind of tree house. Grandpa takes me to visit his friend. Morris lives in a mobile home, says Grandpa. It was built somewhere else then moved to this community. It stays here since. Grandpa tells me that there's also homes that people can drive around. He calls them RVs. They come in handy for vacation, he says. If I lived in an RV, I'd sleep outside the amusement park. I could be the first on the ride every morning, I tell him. Neighbors and friends. Morris tells me he's the checker champion of his neighborhood. There are always neighbors who are ready to let me win, he says. He also tells me that wasn't true when he was my age. My family lived in a farmhouse out in the country, Morris says. Neighbors were far away, but the horses made really good friends. Tara is a new kid at school and her family just moved to town. They're staying in a motel for now. Motels are nice places to visit, but Tara's family wants to find a home of their own. My family has to move a lot too. That's part of being in the Navy. I told Tara I would be her friend, first friend in town. I know that finding a friend makes moving a whole lot easier. The perfect home. There are lots of different homes to think about. Just like families, homes come in all different shapes and sizes, but one of my best ideas is close by. Grandpa and Grandma live in a townhouse, and that means there's another townhouse attached to it. We could be neighbors, but I'll be happy with whatever Mom chooses. It will be the perfect home because we'll live there together. And that's the end of the story, My Home, Your Home.